Today, I'm buying hundreds of clownfish and putting them in this giant aquarium.
Oh my God.
That is a lot of clownfish.
This is a 200-gallon aquarium. It's full of anemones, which makes it the perfect place for a community of clownfish. Now I have something to admit, this actually isn't my aquarium.
It's Nick and Chris's, the Gingerbread twins.
They own a fish store here in Naperville, Illinois. These guys are gonna be helping me find homes for about 500 clownfish today.
500 clownfish?
Yay.
George is just clowning around.
All right, so what is this clear plastic tube?
We're gonna use this to direct the clownfish into the anemones so that they can host them right away.
Normally when you put clownfish into a tank, they don't always take to the anemones right away. But if we use this tube, we can direct them to go straight into the anemones, which is gonna give them a bigger chance of actually hosting them and taking to them.
But first, we need to go get the clownfish.
I'm on my way to the clownfish breeder, but I don't think he has the time anymore to take care of all his clownfish. And so he reached out to me and he's like, hey, George, I know you know a lot of people in the area and you have a big audience. Maybe you can help me find new homes for all these clownfish. I'm actually a little bit nervous. I've never bought this many fish all at once before, and I've certainly never spent this amount of money on fish before. All right, I think we are here. What's up?
Morning.
How are you? There's 500?
More than 500.
More than 500?
This one on this side.
Oh my God.
You're crazy.
So a lot of clownfish in there.
Look at all of these clownfish.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
That is a lot of clownfish.
They're just sitting there and I feel really bad for them. It hurts my heart. Like I want to find all these clownfish homes.
And I think between my audience, you guys, and my network of local fish stores that I know of here in the area, I think I should be able to find homes for these guys within the next 30 days. That's my goal.
So I told him to sell me the clownfish.
And I'll work with Nick and Chris to sell them online and get all of these guys adopted.
Why do they swarm like that?
Well, because they're hungry. They want to get food. I always put the food in there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then the fish will come.
Dang, well, I'm gonna try to find them all homes. I'm gonna try.
Okay.
We gotta catch all of these clownfish. It's crazy, I gotta like herd them.
They move like a unit.
I feel kind of like a farmer who has to herd his sheep. I don't know what you call a group of clownfish. Are you gonna be sad though that you're getting rid of all of them?
Yeah, of course. I'm so sad. You feel like you're a baby or something, you know?
But does it make you happy that you're able to like successfully sell them?
No.
No, you would rather keep them.
You know me, I don't care the money. I like the hobbies. I like help the retail stores. I can sell them cheap and then they can make their business. They keep doing hobbies. So
You want to grow the hobby?
Yeah.
The most important thing when bagging the fish is actually not the water. Most people think it's the water, it's the oxygen. So we're putting a lot of oxygen in this bag because there are a ton of fish, literally hundreds of fish in this one single bag. We're only gonna be driving for like 30 minutes. They need a lot of oxygen because they're gonna be producing a lot of ammonia. Pure O2 helps a lot. So how did you get into breeding clownfish?
Like you, I just love the clownfish. A little aquarium at my apartments, just playing them and learn everything.
Why do you like clownfish so much? What is it about
Because
clownfish?
they're cute. They're cute, right? They're very cute.
I agree, clownfish are very cute. Sad though that you're selling them.
Of course. I don't want to sell them. I'll keep some baby one right now. About like 6 months later, I will keep breeding out them.
So you're gonna start raising the next batch?
Yes.
This is a lot of clownfish.
I'm gonna see what I can do.
How fast you can sell them.
Oh yeah. All right, we packed up all our clownfish. We got 3 bags.
It's like 100 pounds of clownfish.
All right.
Good luck, George.
We're gonna get these clownfish adopted.
Yeah, so I'm happy you check them. I trust you.
All right.
I trust you.
Thank you, dude. All right.
We're all going outside, come on. Let me just put it this way. There's a lot more than I thought.
What? He's got a box.
There is another box.
Oh my God, there's another box.
Come on. Let's go back. This is way more than 500 clownfish. I actually got really nervous and really scared because there's a lot more than I thought. Holy sh! The ammonia in the water. There's a lot of fish in these bags, so we gotta get them out of the bags as fast as possible.
food.
We took them out of these bags as quickly as we could because all of these fish are producing a lot of ammonia, which can actually hurt them.
Because there's so many fish, we decided to put them all in the largest system we have. That system's bioload can handle this large amount of fish. And we're gonna start acclimating them into the tanks.
Just so they can all catch their breath, so they can feel more comfortable, get back to swimming normally, get back to being happy and healthy.
It's officially time for acclimation.
What time is it?
Acclimation.
Acclimation. Acclimation.
So we just spent the last couple hours going through all of these fish and one by one organizing them into these different bins here based off of what species they are. So you can see we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then it even continues on over there. You can see some of them escaped and they're swimming down here in the big tank.
Guys, this is insane. This is insanity. We got frostbites. We got puzzle pieces, long fins, snowflakes, black frostbites. We got bullet holes. And then we got all the regular buddies over here. Over here, these are maroons.
They're such a pretty fish. They're just so aggressive. You just can't put them with anything else. Such a shame. It really is. What do you think?
I agree. Typically, when you put your hands in to a tank with maroon clownfish, they'll actually like bite. They'll nip at you.
Nip at you a little bit, yeah. Look at the pattern. Look at the color. Like the titanium white one right here. Oh, you look scared.
Yeah, it's like,
But like it's
snow
just
white. It's
Snow
just
white.
So perfectly white. These are all long fins. So you can see if you look closely, they'll have like really long Charizard flame fins. So cool. There's two different types of longfin clownfish. One, there's like a round tail longfins, but these are more of like the fantail.
The flaming tails. It goes really well with their bright orange faces.
You see why I call them Charizards?
Yeah, they look like a little Charizard.
They're not everybody's cup of tea, but I think they're really cool.
They're gonna go quick.
These like 4 or 5 baskets here are all frostbite clownfish. Really cool. They got white, they got spots on them. They are beautiful.
Every single one of them is unique, so that's pretty dope about it.
Leopard prints in them, just different dot patterns, the size of the splotches. It's just, there's so many different variations.
For people that don't know, Nick, why do they call them frostbites?
So they've got all the spots. There's some that have like a blue shimmer in them. That's a little bit more of a higher end trait.
Wow, whoa. You see those frostbite marks and it's like little blue. Wow.
Yeah, beautiful one. Hand-picked by yours truly.
In here, we have what Krabby and Patty are. They're technically misbar clownfish. I like to call them puzzle pieces. Basically, Krabby and Patty, the puzzle pieces look like the stars from SpongeBob, but that whole basket is full of them. And then over here, all of these are just regular oscillaires. Look how many clownfish. How many clownfish do you think are right here?
A couple hundred, but there's a bunch of different types and color patterns mixed in.
I know a lot of you in the comments are going to be complaining that these clownfish are all in too small of a space. You got to get them out of these baskets. But look, we put them in this huge 200 to 300 gallon tank and they all still just want to hang out together.
It definitely makes them feel safe and secure when they cluster up like that.
Let me show you some of the other really rare clownfish that we found though.
Check out this fish. Half the fish, its tail is blue. Am I the only one seeing this, guys? This is insane. Look at these 2 fish. It's a pair.
I think I just found the craziest clownfish.
For real, for real. Like, hold on. Tell me that's not a G. Do you see that? Do you see that? Am I crazy?
That's insane.
Am I crazy, Nick?
I think it's meant to be.
Oh, it's definitely a G. It's a capital G.
For George.
No, it's a G for gingerbread.
I think we gotta do rock, paper, scissors for that.
In the comments below, should it be a G for George or a G for gingerbread?
I think this is a sign.
They all think that I'm their dad. I'm not your dad. Nick, did you ever think you were gonna have this many children?
No. I don't want this responsibility.
Guys, these fish need new mommies and daddies. Please do your part and go to the website.
Just for $1 a day, you can save a child.
A starving clownfish in Gingerbread Tropical Fishing Corps.
They're not starving. What are you talking about?
Do you think we're gonna be able to find them all homes?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll find them all.
This is what we do. So if you're local to the Chicagoland area, you can actually come here to Gingerbread Tropical Fishing Co. and pick them out and buy your own fish. Or I'm gonna be putting a bunch of WYSIWYG, which stands for What You See Is What You Get, pictures online on my website. So if you're out of town, we'll actually ship them to you.
Yep.
We can ship fish. You can ship fish.
Yep, I can ship fish.
What kind of a person should not buy these clownfish, Nick?
It's the one that has a freshwater fish tank.
Correct. But
If you have a saltwater fish tank,
this could be for you.
if you ever wanted a saltwater tank, you could always buy George's saltwater aquarium kit.
I didn't pay him to say that.
Blink twice if you're being held at gunpoint.
Alright, so we still need to add 200 clownfish into the big anemone tank. But first, we need a special place to put the G-fish. So we're gonna set up one of my beginner saltwater aquarium kits for him to have a temporary home here at the shop. To show you guys how easy it really is to keep a pair of clownfish and an anemone.
First step, pour the water in.
No, the first step is the sand.
First step, pour the sand in. Nick, why don't you put the sand in? Do the honors.
Alright, we're gonna spread that around. Step number 2, we got our rock.
Professional aquascapers.
I'm a professional aquascaper.
You know you have to get paid to be a professional.
Wow.
We got our rock and sand in here. Just add water. Salt water. Add salt water. Every local fish store in America sells pre-mixed salt water, so you don't have to worry about mixing it yourself or making sure that the parameters are correct. If you buy it from a store, you literally can't mess it up. The tank includes a light, comes with a built-in filtration. It comes with everything that you need to get started. All right, we can turn the pump on and let the filter start running. It's alive!
It's alive.
It's that simple. Let the tank cycle and it's gonna be ready for a pair of clownfish and corals. If you've ever wanted to try saltwater and keep a pair of clownfish with an anemone.
Keeping a saltwater ecosystem is so much fun, and I want everyone to have the chance to try it. I also really want to grow the hobby and get all of these clownfish adopted, so I'm going to do a special offer.
40% off my beginner saltwater aquarium kits. Use the code HOLIDAY40 at checkout. This is the craziest deal I've ever done on these. Don't tell anyone I gave you that discount. This is only for the viewers of this channel, but it has to happen within the month. 40% off my beginner saltwater aquarium kits, 50% off all the clownfish, and you guys can also come and get both of those here at the store in Naperville, Illinois. In addition to the clownfish being on my website, these guys actually have a ton of coral, so we're gonna list frag packs, and we're even gonna list some of their Chicago sunburst anemones. Check out all the awesome coral that these guys have here in the shop. How long have you guys been doing coral?
We've been growing coral since around 2014. Out of our parents' basement is actually how we first started.
We're gonna leave the G clownfish here in this display tank at the store for the month. You're gonna have your chance to come see it in person for yourself, but then after that, I am taking it home. And you guys can see them on the weekends.
Deal. It's like shared custody. We're co-parenting.
Now that we've sorted and organized all the clownfish, we are gonna take a bunch of them and put them into the anemone tank that is here. Should be able to hold at least a couple hundred of them. We're gonna be sending the clownfish down this tube so they know where they're supposed to go and they can find their way home.
Nemo goes here and goes down into the anemone.
Slowly. Do you want me to hold this?
Yeah, hold that.
Wait.
So you aim it low.
Okay.
Make sure you're aiming for the bottom.
They're free! Why aren't the clownfish going in the anemones?
So these are all aquacultured clownfish, so they actually don't know what an anemone is. Some of them have learned that they can, so it takes time, and you can't really make them do it. Maybe tomorrow or the next day, some of them will be in the anemones, then they all start going into.
It's like a herd mentality. In a couple weeks from now, they'll all have figured it out.
Oh.
There he goes. Oh my god, it worked! Oh my god, it actually worked! Go, get into it! That's your home, yes! He doesn't want to go. This is your home. That's your home, dude, go!
Oh, look, that one went fast.
These ones do not want to go down. The clownfish is trying to stay in the tube. He doesn't...
He doesn't want to go. He wants to go home with you, George.
Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I know it's a big deal for you to get into your first anemone, but trust me, it's not as scary as you think.
Oh,
See, he likes it!
See? I told you it wasn't that bad. Now I know how my parents must have felt.
Whoa, he just went straight into it!
he's like, I know where I'm going.
This is not as easy as Melv's Reef made it look like. So we actually got this idea from another old school aquarium YouTuber. His name's Mark, Melv's Reef. So shout out Mark. He comes and he speaks at Aquashella. He's awesome. So yeah, I wanted to make sure we gave him credit.
Guys, stop it. I'm not your dad.
Come on, buddy. Oh yeah. Oh, he's touching it for the first time. All clownfish, regardless of whether they know it or not, have a slime mucus coat that protects them from the harsh sting of the anemone. So yes, we are technically forcing them into their coming of age, but in no way does it hurt the fish. And over time, as they touch the tentacles more and more, they actually discover that that's where they belong. And then they form the symbiotic relationship with the anemones. So people can actually come here and pick out clownfish from this tank to take home.
If you want one of these out of this tank, people can come into our store and actually pick out their own fish and we'll catch them.
Who's gonna catch them?
So these are my best friends. They're all hanging out together.
Who are they, Nick?
This is Bob, Ginny, Joe, Julius.
The other Julius.
Oh yeah, the other Julius.
If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to click right here to watch another one.